having a business in Tunica County plays a huge role in making a town thrive. When you think of Tunica County, you might just think of post office, I'm gonna pay my water bill, and a grocery store. But if we had more and more black businesses, the town would thrive, because guess what? We are Tunica County.
The Rise and Thrive campaign aims to amplify local entrepreneurs and business leaders in the Mississippi Delta. Meet the force behind the brand DudeThatDraw, established in Tunica. His journey as an entrepreneur is a testament to resilience and creativity. Here is his story.
I'm Jarvis Howard. My business is DudeThatDraw, LLC, and I'm a Tunica native. I was in 3rd grade, man, in Tunica Elementary, and I had 2 cousins, Samantha Fleming and Avery Magruder. They used to be amazing artists when I was young. So at Tunica Elementary, we had a drug-free week one week, and they had a poster contest. The principal came on the intercom and said it was a poster contest, and the first place winner would receive $100. And when I heard that you can get $100 for doing an art contest, so I went home, went to Pick a Wiggy, got a poster and markers, and I took it to my cousins, and they did my work for me. So, took it to school the next day. Whole school was going crazy, man, from my teachers to my classmates. And around lunchtime, they began to judge the artwork. And I won. But all of a sudden, everything took a turn. And next thing you know, I got disqualified because the judges told me that the artwork was too professional before 3rd grade work. Fast forward, I just used that being disqualified as motivation, and just went to the library every day, checked out cartoon books and traced a little bit. And 4th grade came, I started drawing my classmates, 5th grade, 6th grade, and high school. And as you know, I feel like I was talented enough to pursue my dream in art. I went to Lemoyne Norman my freshman year and ended up transferring to Memphis State. And I had a lot of classmates and peers on campus. They didn't know my name, but everybody was like, "Oh, that's the dude that draw." I always heard, "That's the dude that draw, that's the dude that draw, that's the dude that draw." So I just took it and ran with it. I said, you know what, I'm gonna make that my business name. So I ended up starting my first LLC, which is DudeThatDraw, man, and been running with it ever since. And I think just being from Mississippi, for me, it's like a tale of 2 cities. To be from Mississippi and to have Memphis give me my name and to thrive and to represent both, it's a unreal feeling. First off, I never wanted to be a businessman. I just always had a hustle mentality. And I didn't know having a business, you had to learn how to talk to people and learn how to budget money, learn how to save, learn how to file your taxes, learn how to do everything that comes with having a business. I didn't know that, but I had to realize just by me putting a pencil, marker, and paint brush to a piece of paper, wall, or canvas, I had realized that I was actually him. I became a businessman. I became a professional. So in order for my business to grow, I have to adapt to that position, which I did, and learn great customer service skills, learn how to do invoices, learn how to be on time, learn how to be respectful in certain areas, and when I go paint, learn how to promote my business while actually performing my work. So all of that came with just having a simple LLC, man. In 2017 was my breakout year, man. I transferred to Memphis from Lemoyne in 2015. 2 years, I had these hurdles and these little temptations that I just was afraid to promote my business. But when 2017 came, I hit the ground running, was on campus. I promoted my work to the football team, basketball team, baseball team, and people really starting to realize who I was. So my first year, I won a Black History Award at the University of Memphis for Artist of the Year at the Mahogany Awards. After that, I met my first celebrity, which was Rich Homie Quan. My second celebrity, Megan Good. Third celebrity, K. Michelle. Fourth celebrity, David Banner. Then I ended up doing some work for Megan Good. So all these people started to, not only that I did work for these people, but doing work for these professional people allowed my business to take elevation because people can now take me serious as a businessman, as an artist. I stay in my own lane. I don't look at competition. I get inspired, but I'm the type of person where I'm an artist, so that means I don't forget nothing. So I just try to stay in my own little realm, because if I start looking at other people's work, my mind be so focused that I don't want to take something from what they did and try to apply it to my work. I just want DudeThatDraw work look like DudeThatDraw work. What would I say to a young person to start a business in Tunica, Mississippi? Let's just say start a business in Mississippi, period. First is come up with an idea, a logo, get your LLC, and get your EIN number, which is free. And just brainstorm. Always research anything you want to do. Just don't come up with a name and get a logo, because what if somebody got the name and somebody got the logo? So you have to do your research on your graphic designer, who you gonna have do your logo work, and do your research on who gonna do your paperwork, and do your research on who, see what all names out there and such and such, such and such. Because if your name take off and go big, somebody can put legal actions in it and come for you, and everything that you work hard for, they can come take it. So yeah, man, just do that. Idea, brainstorm, LLC, business, which is the business license, and a free EIN number. And stay consistent, bro. And stay true to who you is. And just put it out there. I tell people that's anything you want to do is give your product to them free. And if the product's so good, the money gonna come. And I'ma always tell people consistency, but also doing the work. The experience is the best teacher. You can learn anything from anybody, but until you put that work in, make mistakes, learn how to fix those mistakes, you're gonna be the best in the game. Well, I always used to tell my friends in college, you never go up to nobody and just promote your business when you just see somebody like, hey, I'm selling this, or hey, I got this business. Because that person may feel like that's the only thing that you talking to them for, just to get them to buy a product or to know about a product. But for me, I went up and talked to everybody in college just to let them know I'm a humble person and I'm willing to learn new information based on our conversation, just having a regular conversation. So when they found out that I got my head on my shoulders right, I'm in college, and then at the end of the conversation, that's when I hit them with, bam, I do art, I got a business. So you already sold them by having a good conversation. You didn't even talk about your business. So that's how I think my business grew, from just my personality, just by knowing people, bro, just talking to people. So I tell a lot of people, a lot of young artists in Tunica that want to learn how to draw. Don't look at my success, follow your own path, and never let the likes, comments, or shares determine what type of artist you are. Remember who you are. Never forget where you come from, and just stay consistent, bro. You're gonna be great. After every semester doing summer break, I used to come back to Tunica and volunteer at the rate for free, just to show the kids my face, you know what I'm saying? And I actually was in the classroom setting, and I was trying to teach the kids how to paint and draw, but they didn't listen to me. But I had to realize it was up to me. I had to gain that relationship with the kids in order for them to feel like they want to be a part of me. So in order for me to be a part of them, I had to open myself up to them. So what I did is just step back, play ball with them, and did this and that. Now they was begging me to come back to the classroom, teach them how to paint, teach them how to draw. So now I realized that in Tunica County, you have to actually gain a relationship with these kids before you just try to come and implement anything that you're trying to do. Get to know who they is, get to know who their parents is, get to know why they doing certain things. You know what I'm saying, like that. So I just used that working at the community center, giving back to the teachers during teachers week, volunteering my talent, sipping paint here for free, painting on the sidewalk with chalk with the kids. All those little things. And also, big on my elders in the town. Cut their grass for free. Just speak to them. Little gestures like that. Go to the grocery store and buy them some fruits, vegetables, any little thing like that, just to show them I'm here for you if you need me. And just by just being a great person, bro, they just pour into my business, and I think that's why I'm so successful today. Having a business in Tunica County plays a huge role in making a town thrive. When you think of Tunica County, you might just think of post office, I'm gonna pay my water bill, and a grocery store. But if we had more and more black businesses, the town would thrive, because guess what? We are Tunica County. We got people that photography, film. We can start doing movies. So now, guess what? Now we got a building we can rent, and the same movies we produce in the town, can watch them in the movies. Art, teachers, people that's good in banking, teaching kids economics. All the things that I would love to know when I was young, I would love for to see that now. They took home economics out of school, home equity to teach these kids how to cook, change tires, all these things that should be taught when we young, so when we get adults, we'll know how to thrive. So I feel like that's another asset to the community. And then having business, look at all the economical growth. We point each other, because how we gonna grow if we ain't pointing to each other? And guess what? The black dollar. If we keep the money circulating inside our community, man, this town gonna be unstoppable. The biggest goal I want to do is to have an art museum, but not only an art museum. I also want to be big on history, Tunica history, growing food, and letting people know who they truly are. So an art museum with a little black history in it, and growing food. And I think all those three things will help our community thrive, because we're gonna need art every day, which is getting logos, t-shirts printed, yard signs, banners, black history, knowing the history of Tunica. Why these things don't work? How these things work? So they can help that grow. And then growing food to keep our people healthy. Not only the youth, we always talk about the youth, which I respect, and the youth is important, but I'm also big on my elderly people. Let's grow food, and let's spend more time with the people that actually made it possible for us to even walk the streets in Tunica County, bro. So that's really the goals for my business I want to see in Tunica County, bro. Rise and Thrive, honestly, basically showing people the consistency, how you can go from completely nothing to something in the blink of an eye. And the only thing you need is just for somebody to believe in you. For this campaign, bro, I really hope that you don't stop, for number one. But I also want to see that the politicians, people in office, the board directors, the mayor, the city council, I just want them to see that the young people here in Tunica County, bro, really have a voice. If we talking about it and we really determined to make a change in our county, why y'all not trying to do the same? If we got the vision, y'all got the money, and y'all make the rules, man, let's make a difference. It's simple as that, bro.
The Rise and Thrive campaign by Saints Emerald City is on a mission to inspire, uplift, and empower the entrepreneurial spirit within Tunica, Mississippi. Together, we can make a difference and empower the next generation of business leaders and entrepreneurs. From the Mississippi Delta and beyond, let's rise and thrive.